I've got your picture that you gave to me, and it's signed with love, just like it used to be. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got your picture, she's got you. I've got the records that we used to share, and they still sound the same as when you were here. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got the records, she's got you. I've got your memory, or has it got me? I really don't know, but I know it won't let me be. I've got your class ring that proved you cared, and it still looks the same as when you gave it, dear. The only thing different, the only thing new, I've got these little things, she's got you. I've got your memory.
Oh, you had a good dad there, to raise a guy.
I sure did, because he raised, I saved kids, he worked on the WPA, and
All through the
We never-
you figure depression, he raised a big family, and
we never starved.
yeah,
We didn't get fancy clothes, but we were dressed. We had food on the table, we had clothes on our backs.
yeah,
My mom was a good mom. She was strict. They both were strict.
yeah. I married into a good family, and I got a good family now.
Whenever I chance to meet some old friends on the street, they wonder how does a man get to be this way. I've always got a smiling face.
Divine. And now is the time to whisper that you'll be mine. Wonderful nights like this don't last forever. Let's take an hour of happiness together. Look at the way your starry eyes are shining. Tell me they'll always shine that way for me. Come into my heart and stay forever. Say that you love me, tell me that you'll be mine. Wonderful nights like this don't last forever. Let's take an hour of happiness together. Look at the way your starry eyes are shining. Tell me they'll always shine that way for me. Come into my heart and stay forever. Say that you love me, tell me that you'll be mine.
Now just tell me how you and Pappy met.
Well, my friend and I went out to eat lunch in her car, and Pappy and another friend were working on door frames at a grocery store. And I was told, ask them what time it was, because we had to be back at work. And Pappy said to me, come over here and find out. Am I supposed to say what I said? I said, to hell with you. And I walked away. My friend gave me X. She said, why, you're single. I said, I don't need that. We walked in there. Then he came into the store, and he was walking around, and he saw me in the window. And he said, what are you doing? I said, decorating the window. Then he was talking to me. And then he never said that. That's what he said. Well, you and I are going to get married. And I said, you're nuts. I shook my head like this and told him he was nuts on that. And then it was New Year's Eve. I was still decorating the window. And Pappy got off work early, and he was waiting around. And he says, I'm going to take you home. I said, no, you're not. I said, I have a brother coming down. And Uncle Danny came on in the house, and he said, in the store, and he said, Mary, what time are you doing? I said, I can't leave until I finish this window. And he says, I said, that guy wants to bring me home. He says, well, okay, then I'm going home. So he went home. And I said, he asked me again if he's going to take me home. And I said, no, I'm going home with Al. And Al says, MaryBelle, are you done? And I said, no. He said, well, I'm going home too. So I had to go home, but Pappy was still hanging around. So when I come out of the store, he was sitting out in front of the store in his Oldsmobile, 1955 Oldsmobile. It was green and white. And he took me home, and we'd run up the hill, and he said, oh, the weather looks bad. He says, I think I'll drop you off here. And I says, no, you're not. You wanted to bring me home. You're taking me all the way up there. And when he pulled up in front of my house, he said to me, do I have a chance with you? I said, you got as good a chance as anybody. He kept following me around the store, and I had to decorate the window. I went into the where they kept the mannequins and stuff, and he followed me back there, and I said, you're not allowed back here. And Kirsten were still in love with each other. Right, honey?
That's true.
He's the best thing ever happened to me. Had two beautiful little girls.
I haven't left like my mother does. Guess that makes sense. She taught me how to smile when things get rough. I've got her spirit, and she's always got my back. When I look at her, I think I wanna be just like that. When I'm low, I give it all I got, like my mother does. When I'm scared, I bow my head and pray, like my mother does. When I feel weak and I'm pretty, I know I'm beautiful and strong, because I see myself like my mother does. I never met a stranger I can talk to anyone like my mother does. I let my temper fly, and she can walk away when she's had enough. She sees everybody for who they really are. I'm so thankful for her guidance. She helped me get this far. When I love, I give it all I got, like my mother does. When I'm scared,
Well, Jingles is certainly happy today.
My nurse, Kathy, she liked him. She said, I'm going to steal him off you. And I said, no, you're not.
Good Jingles. Are you taking all the hair out of Jingles' eyes?
Yeah. When she shakes his hand, they're like, yeah.
You're so...
Daddy used to like this too.
There's something, if you're in a bad mood, you need to play Jingles. He just puts you in a happy mood. Is Jingles a girl or a boy?
I call him a girl.
A girl. Jingles, that sounds girly.
Grandma had a garden in the backyard. She always had a way with things that grow. She'd be out there early in the springtime, just as soon as she was sure it wouldn't snow. She'd say, I love to watch the seeds I planted grow up into what they ought to be. Oh, I thought she was talking about tomatoes. She was talking about her family. Grandma's garden grew up strong, 'cause she weeded out whatever could go wrong. She'd say the straight and narrow is the toughest road to hoe. Just remember what you reap is what you sow. Grandma's love is what made Grandma's garden grow. I went to church last Sunday morning, the same one she'd attended 60 years. They asked me if I'd say some words about her, and I got up, fighting back the tears. And I said I used to watch her rake the rocks out and tie up every vine with love and care. That little piece of grandma taught me some lessons, and without her I'd never had a prayer. Grandma's garden grew up strong, 'cause she weeded out whatever could go wrong. She'd say the straight and narrow is the toughest road to hoe. Just remember what you reap is what you sow. Grandma's love is what made Grandma's garden grow. Grandma's garden grew up strong, because she weeded out whatever could go wrong. She'd say the straight and narrow is the toughest road to hoe. In the garden of the Father, now she's home. Grandma's love is what made Grandma's garden grow. Grandma's love is what made Grandma's garden grow. La, la, la. La, 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 la. La, la, la. La, la,
He loves you. Aww.
Like Ben, I'm like, I know, you should see the baby pictures.
He's like, all right, I want my hat back, thanks. No, now mommy gets a hat.
You want to blow kisses again? Mwah. Mwah. That's so nice. Oh, that's nice, Ben. That's so nice.
He's just like his daddy.
Oh, keep blowing kisses.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind.
Oh, yeah. He looks just like you anyway. You look like your daddy.
Daddy,
Got the news on Friday morning, but a tear I couldn't find. You showed me how I'm supposed to live, and now you showed me how to die. I was lost till Sunday morning. I woke up to face my fear. While writing you this goodbye song, I found a tear. I'm gonna miss that smile. I'm gonna miss you, my friend. Even though it hurts the way it ended up, I'd do it all again. So play it sweet in heaven, 'cause that's right where you wanna be. I'm not crying 'cause I feel so sorry for you, crying for me. I got up and dialed your number, and your voice came on the line with that old familiar message I'd heard 1,000 times. It just said, sorry that I missed you, leave a message and God bless. I know you think I'm crazy, but I had to hear your voice, I guess. I'm gonna miss that smile, I'm gonna miss you, my friend. Even though it hurts the way it ended up, I'll do it all again. So play it sweet in heaven,